Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the day after the derby, but we are here at the Jacobs Cracker Factory with Fans Supporting Foodbanks. There's been some incredible donations. 23 Foundation obviously heavily involved in this, Jamie. Before we get into the football chat, how important is this that you're able to be a part of this?
No, it's brilliant. I mean, the two lads involved, Everton and Liverpool, I think was brilliant yesterday. Obviously, besides the game, what happened before the game, both sets of supporters getting involved, and with our link, maybe our profile, if you like, with our charity, we can get Jacobs involved, and I think they're going to make a big difference to, as we know, the Fans Supporting Foodbanks.
Brilliant. Well, we're going to do a whole video on this, and we'll be releasing this video throughout the course of this week, so keep your eyes on the channel. The work that they're doing in partnership, Fans Supporting Foodbanks, 23 Foundation, Jacobs, it's absolutely incredible. We're going to talk about the derby, Jamie. You were commentating yesterday. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah, I did. It was my first derby to actually co-commentate on. I really enjoyed it. Really, not just because of the end, obviously, but it was a really good game. Probably a brilliant 0-0. I know it finished 1-0, but up until that goal, for a 0-0 chances, you always felt on edge. I was at times in the second, I felt Everton were going to go and win it for a spell when we kept bringing attackers on. I wasn't quite sure who was playing where. I was thinking this game's opening up here, and they were sort of coming through midfield without really creating too much, but it was looking dangerous. And then, how often do we do that? Score a late goal against Everton. It seems to happen so often. Mane's at Goodison last year in the Cup, Virgil van Dijk, really. And then when those moments happen late on, it's just, obviously you're on commentary and all that, is just goes a bit mad, a bit mental.
What? As a Liverpool fan, and a really passionate Liverpool fan, what are you doing there? Because you've obviously got to be professional, so what is it behind the scenes that you're doing?
Well, to be honest, it's just a massive moment in the game. Listen, I'm not going to act daft and say, of course I want Liverpool to win the game, but obviously you're there for both teams, whatever game you do. I know some people don't ever believe that, no matter what you say, but but to be honest, you sort of get carried away with it, because it's a dramatic moment in a game, but you've also got to make sure you try and actually deliver some words rather than just
screaming
yes, like basically me. Yeah. So I mean, the first thing I just look at Jurgen Klopp. It was the first thing I saw. I seen the goal going. I just seen Klopp running, and Martin Tyler was looking at the goal, and I just seen Klopp, and but look at Jurgen Klopp, because you don't see that, a manager running on. Listen, be honest, I thought it was brilliant. He probably will get a fine or something because you can't have managers run on the pitch. I get all that, but I think some of the things that have been said are just ridiculous. Really, it was a brilliant moment, a moment every supporter would love to see their manager do: run on and hug a player or involved in the goal. And it'll be a moment that'll be shown for years. Klopp running on, jumping into the arms of the
Graham Souness in Turkey.
Yeah, different things. Even Man United had one, didn't they? Obviously Brian Kidd. I think Pep Guardiola ran on the pitch last season when I think Sterling scored in the last minute, and that was brilliant. I remember seeing it, a camera from behind the goal, and Klopp, Guardiola actually running on, jumping into Sterling, all the players. Yeah, brilliant. Massive moments when you get a late goal. So I think there's been a lot of rubbish spoken about Klopp, really on that.
Would you like a manager to do that for you?
Oh yeah, wish he was hugging me, and I was playing coming on.
Benitez giving you grief when you've just won a game.
Oh, every manager's different. Klopp has that personality, doesn't he? That persona, really. That's how he is. He can't change. It's not an act with him. He said that it's obviously not premeditated. You don't know the goal's going to go in. It's just that reaction. And it's the reaction we all had in the stand. How can you expect your manager to keep cool on the sides of the pitch? Listen, you can't have managers run on the pitch every game. We know you obviously got to stay in the technical area or that, but I think some people have just gone way over the top with it. And as I said, every supporter out there would love to see their manager do exactly the same.
That's it. And final question then, Divock Origi, did it feel a bit like redemption for him after the Funes Mori challenge from a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I read about that a bit this morning. I remember the challenge. I'd actually forgot it was on him. I remember Mori getting sent off. Really, but I forgot the challenge was on him and maybe how it had affected him, really. And to be honest, I was a bit surprised when he come on. Really, you see his name on the bench and you're thinking, well, Origi's on the bench because there's probably no one else.
Sturridge is there, isn't he?
Yeah, Sturridge there. He's coming on. Then Origi, and then he actually has the chance where he hits the crossbar late on. And you know what? Credit to him, because I think everyone's reaction when Van Dijk had the shot was like, oh, that's it. He scored a great volley for Holland, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago? Similar sort of thing. But I was thinking, could he bring it down and maybe get a shot off? And when he hit it there, I think everyone's reaction in the ground was, right, that's it. He was the only one who followed it in, you know, even including Everton players, really. So credit to him, read the situation, and unfortunately, obviously, it was a little bit of a mistake from the goalkeeper. But if he doesn't follow in, there's no goal.
Okay, thanks very much, Jamie. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, lad.